Come on in, have a sip, let's wind down. We've got a hump day grid today that we're going to jump into. But right now, we're doing it with this lovely red. And when you get a chance to see the quality of the pour, I think you'll agree. This is just fabulous. It's beautiful. It's got a nice chill to it. It was in the fridge overnight to prevent it from spoiling. And I'm telling you, it's a wonderful way to just walk in after a long day and wind down. Now, we get to jump into our grid. But first, more wine. Okay. So, again, Wednesday, August 21, we have a Stacy Yarus McCullough, edited by Joel Faliano, who, again, is double dipping because he did the mini today as well. Constructor, editor, man for all seasons, really, if you get right down to it. Let's see what we got in our grid. Let's jump into our grid. So, use a loofah. Well, what do you think, Shotzi? Maybe scrub?
Yeah.
Why not? Let's go with a scrub. Biodiverse underwater ecosystem. Well, I'm kind of a biota nerd. I think if it's underwater, I'm going to go with a reef. And something in the air. Okay, well that's where I'm out. So let's just go ahead and do our downs. Let's see. Fleetwood Mac, song with Stevie Nicks on piano. I think it's Sarah. And Cinnabon Enticements. They don't really entice me. Heart. How about the crux of the matter? And that gives us this wonderful X that we can check with because X's are awesome. Weapon for Viking warriors. We're going with an axe, and that's great. So far, I feel pretty confident. Post-shower wear. Yes, definitely here in Germany for sure. Aromas. Very nice. That's great. We got Uma Thurman making her debut here, today's debut. She's in every puzzle, it seems. Hardly a heartening harbinger. So it could be like a bad sign or a bad omen, maybe. We got 4 letters after the D that I think is here. Gathering for lathering. So rub-a-dub something, maybe? Lathering? I mean, I got rub-a. I don't know. Let's just take a shot. Let's go with rub-a-dub, and let's get this in here. So is it going to be a sign or an omen, an S or an O? What do we got on 21 across? Feed is a fire. Going with Stoke on that one. So maybe this is a bad sign, which I will want to check up on the I, though. Assistant, who's always being questioned, and we will not say her name out loud as to avoid the one on my desk waking up. So, yeah. Kama Sutra. Ooh, I think I have some ideas for post-dinner activities, my love. Yeah, simplify with down. We're going to boil this down. All right. Let's see. Jewels for fools. Managed to get tickets. Okay, so maybe no-bake dessert that's chilled before serving. Probably. Singer actor, sure. Okay, now finally, the late Dinah Shora, according to Adam Sandler. So we have a Puerto Rican now, and I want to spell that correctly. Managed to get a snag. I think it's a snag, and this is looking like it might be a ding-a-ling something. Jewels for fools, so probably something cute like a ding-a-ling bling or something, but we'll see what we got. So ding-a-ling. I don't think I've ever spelt that before. Perfect. Is this a D? What houses resemble from an airplane? It could be dots. Perfect would be an ideal. That's where I was kind of going. I wanted to know if the D was there. So why not? Warum nicht auf Deutsch? Pourquoi non? En français? Pepper and others. Oh, I'm so glad we had this G and this T here because it would have been, I'd have been like, what? Pepper Potts? She only got one T? I mean, I'm serious. No, I never know it's Sergeants. And Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Heart Club Band. Let's see. Cheek Sass. I'm getting all out of whack here. Work spaces with 3D printers and laser cutters informally. Okay. Unlikely thing off of which to buy haute couture. And I guess they're looking for a rack. I don't think you're going to get a lot off the rack. Maybe an alma mater. She in French is elle. And so rub-a-dub club. You club, you think? Yeah. 30-mile-an-hour bird and emu. Which I learned, by the way, from a crossword puzzle. So I guess this is a club, and it looks like this could then be labs, fabrication labs, so fab labs, maybe. Distrusting, this is an E, course for new immigrants, yeah, ESO. So, yeah, I think that is. I think this is Leary. Can never remember if it's 2 E's and an R and an A, or an EA, so I'm just going to put the RY here, and we'll figure that out in a minute. So Fab Labs, and it is looking like it is going to be bling, doesn't it? Ding-a-ling bling. Well, that gives us we got the Rub-a-Dub Club, ding-a-ling bling, so if we can just get the first part of each of these clue answer combinations, I think we'll be in business. I mean, it kind of gives itself away like that, doesn't it? Try something. Is this a G? Something in the air? Yeah, I don't know. It's probably gas or something, right? I mean, declare. Well, I got an R at the end, so I'm going to go with aver. Descriptor for some Halloween costumes. That Y down there. So I've heard. And try something. If this is a V, I think I know. Be a thorn in the side of. That would be to vex, I guess. And I guess Halloween costumes could be described on occasion as sexy. Yeah. You do see those, right? Sexy nurse, sexy waitress, sexy flight attendant, whatever. I think it is. I think it's gas. I think something in the air is gas. That's absolutely disgusting. I mean, now granted, air is a gas, but when I'm thinking gas, I don't know, I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to commit this to memory here. Leery, as in distrusting, is 2 E's. Okay, let's see if I remember that next time. Probably not. So try something, maybe gives it a go. Maybe. Let's see. Toy found in King Tut's tomb, and I know this. It was a top. He had a top, and we got GPAs on transcripts. And most common Czech surname, I know this too. It's Novak. At least that's what I've been told. The floor is lava. Oh, the little ones love that crap. I mean, it's unbelievable. What a picket fence may enclose. I would have probably put yard there. I guess I could put lawn. Got an L to work with. Ancestral tales often. Oh, God, yeah, that's true. Let me tell you all about my great-great-great-great-grandpappy. And then you're in there. You're in it until it's over. You can't just walk away from the saga. Outfit for the mountains. Oh, this is an I, like wafers. Yeah, thin. Okay, so I think this may be a ski suit. Ski suit makes it in all the time, right? I mean, like it just for some reason fits the mold in all. I mean, since the 90s, ski suits popping in there, in and out all the time. Dependent, often could very well be a child. Okay, so friar piled higher. So we've got the walk at the end, and Is this an O, other in Osaka? Yes, it's otra. And apt setting for a French kiss. I said otra, didn't I? I said otra, and I got a T in there somehow. I think we're talking about gay Paris. And golden agers, a retiree. Guinness record holder for mammal with the most names. And I do know this, and I don't remember it. So let's get up here. I'm going to figure out this. Is this a chock-a-block walk? I mean, friar piled higher? What is this down here? University program with cadets, probably ROTC. So universal donors, blood type for short. I guess this is O negative. Which interesting answer here. I forget the clue, but This could be like, forces sustained while someone's, I don't know, going on a roller coaster at 1G or something, right? That's kind of nice. If that were an L for some reason, then we'd always wind up with designer Cassini, as in Oleg, right? And I think if this is an X, I think that's an icebox cake or whatever they call it. Wolverine and others, yeah, that does work for X-Men. And so therefore, I think, is this a tab browser sub window? It is. I feel good about icebox. Now, I don't know if it's called a cake or a tort. But yeah, okay. Icebox cake. We'll try it. I don't know what I'd do without you, Shotzi. Thank you. Nashville-based awards org, I guess it's a country music association, and yeah, I think this is a chock-a-block walk, but I don't know how to spell the in chock-a-block. That just went to sleep on me. I want to fix that later. Chock-a-block walk. Reaction upon tasting a decadent dessert. With that A-N at the rear of this word, I'm thinking this is a moan. They always get a little bite of it.
I don't know if that's a very good description.
No, I don't do it either. Well, I don't even eat dessert, so it doesn't matter. See, events at which you try not to lose track. Maybe it could be meats. Fall off could be we got a pretty crisp little gate going here today. Japanese noodle. Ooh, that's a bad one too. So we got soba here, but what if I would have thought udon or something to begin with, and that would have had me all. Sus could be sketchy, I guess. Gold coin of old Europe. And I think this is a ducat. The Merchant of Venice. Oh my God, we had this girl in my Shakespeare class. I had like 12 Shakespeare classes, so I don't know which one, but she was awful. We'd have to read each play line by line. Everybody had a different role. And she'd always be like, well, how many ducats do you have? Oh my gosh, can you just say ducats? Oh, it was awful. Cherish could be dear. Outfit inspiration for a Swiftie. It's the Era store. Bear of Constellations, Ursa Mayor, Issa of Hollywood Ray, and yeah, interact with a magic 8-ball. Say, is she gonna love me back? Chances are no. Not out. I don't think this is a closet thing. I think maybe home. Not out, home. Here, maybe. I don't know what it is. Where the hell I get home? What am I thinking of home? Get into the weeds. Cup to drink up. We got chug-a-lug. Chug-a-lug mug. I don't know. But I'm really a little bit concerned about this. Not out. Get into the weeds. It's probably hoe. Maybe it is home. Yes, because it is a puma. They do have 1,000 friggin' names, don't they? Those big cats. What some credit cards offer rewards points for? I'm assuming this is dining. But if it's dining, this G down better be a good new. Bearded Beast. Well, good. It's a good new. So this looks like this is the kind of puzzle that doesn't. Well, yeah, it's accessible. Let's call it that. Let's do it. Maybe I'm in. I had to have fat fingered something. I hope you've been watching there, sweetheart. Wrath could be ire. And mysterious character could be a rune. And we have here music informally, probably tunes and charges of male emperor pigeons and penguins. And I guess these are the eggs. I didn't know that about the male emperor penguin is the egg sitter. So how did we do, Bob? I'm going to have to hook that speaker up better. That's just not loud enough. I mean, I want celebrations when we finish a puzzle, without when it doesn't come up at the end saying so close, meaning, yeah. But so Watergate today, it was probably just ein bisschen nicht so interessiert. It's just not that very interesting, maybe, but on the whole, it was fine. I thought that the theme was clever enough, and what the hey? Okay, so yeah, it's all good. But yeah, let's get you out of here. And I just wish I had I need a bell that I can hit, and that would bring down, like a snap, and then all of a sudden we've got the goodbye slide. So I'm just like ding, and then the goodbye slide comes. I'm just put a little bit more kitschy stuff in here, because that's what everybody loves, kitschy.
Any more stuff on that desk.
We've got kitsch, right? So, I really enjoyed hanging out with y'all and doing the crossword today. It has been a genuine pleasure to share a little bit of wine mythos with you, and the intellectual exercise that was the Hump Day grid. As much as I hate to say goodbye, we will see you tomorrow. And until then, wir wünschen Ihnen einen schönen Tag, noch auch einen Abend. Auf Wiedersehen. Tschüss. Servus. Grüß Gott. Ciao. Cin-Cin. Tschüss. Take care. Be well. Let me get my hands on the right mouse to close this down.